Nation, you already know what time it is, man. Let's get it. Yo, salute to everybody already here in the building, man. You guys know what time it is. Welcome to the latest installment of the Graphic and Wasted Show.
Or the Wasted and Graphic Show, whichever way you like to slice it. What is the deal, my brother?
My brother, it's always good to see you, man. It's always good to see the greatest chat in YouTube history. Make sure you guys wipe them feet, man. You already know, man. Pay your bar tabs and hit that subscribe button if you're not subscribed yet. And also, salute to our proud sponsors over at BetUS. This live stream is powered by BetUS. Make sure to head over there, get 150% bonus off your first deposit.
And 125% off your next two deposits up to $2,000. Use YouTube 150 and tell them Graphic and Wasted sent you. Or Wasted and Graphic sent you. Whichever way you'd like to slice that.
You just stole all my thunder, man. Also, fastest payouts in the industry. Salute to our sponsors, our proud sponsors over at BetUS. Once again, this live stream is powered by BetUS. How you feeling today, man? A lot to talk about.
Yeah, man, it is a lot to talk about. Man, sometimes you got to just, back up and live, man, and let everything come to you before you come back to the nation and do what we do, right?
Facts.
Look, man, it's been nasty work lately, though, man, out here in these streets, man, because, man, it's a lot of bullshit going on, and we got to set it straight. There's a lot of rumors, a lot of clickbaity nonsense going on. We have to set this. This is what we do here, man. This is people's court. This is the truth. We got to let y'all know there's a lot of nonsense floating around about the great Max Crosby, man. And I'm going to tell you, I don't want to hear any of it. Yeah. I don't want to hear any of it. I don't want to hear any of this nonsense. I don't want to hear any of this bull crap. Listen, we got to set things straight, Graphk.
We're going to get it right. And we're going to talk about his podcast as well. He just dropped the episode Fire, talking about two quarterbacks that we like a lot in next year's draft. We're going to go over the injury report, you guys. Kind of interesting. We kind of got a Jacoby sighting yesterday and then wasn't out there again today. So it's kind of nerve-wracking there to see at this point our number one option outside of Brock Bowers missing another day of practice. We're going to talk about that. We're going to talk about our 2025 free agency pickups, okay? We're going to put our GM caps on tonight, you guys. Coupon Tom, Graphk, Coupon Tom wasted.
Oh, yes.
And we're going to talk about who we need to add with all this cap space that we have at mostly, man, positions of need. And we're going to go ahead and do one of our famous mock drafts at the end of the show.
Oh, my God. This is so sad that we got to do this right now. It's nasty work. We got to do this now, bro.
It is what it is, man. We're looking ahead. Just like I said, we're looking ahead. So, once again, man, salute to everybody here in the building. We appreciate it. Every one of you guys. Once again, man, sometimes take a few days off, man. Let it breathe a little bit. You know what I'm saying? And kind of just see things for what it is. You know what I mean? Yes, and my Kings start in 30 minutes. So I'm going to be watching on the TV from over here as well. We got the Minnesota Timberwolves at home. First game of the season for us at the Golden One Center. So I'm excited about that. Salute to John Bailey. Salute to Hug Dizzle, our dog. LV Maximus in the building. Raider Reaper. Ain't going to hurt nobody. You already know. Salute to my guy, Raider Reap. And salute to the Gout Game. You already know Gout Gang YouTube here in the building. Real quick, let's start this show off real fast, you guys. This will be a brief summary of what's going on in terms of the injury report, okay? Dropped a few hours ago. Kind of interesting because once again, yesterday looked a little different. And today, here we are. Harrison Bryant, yeah, tight end, did not participate yesterday or today. Expected with that elbow injury. I'm assuming he's going to miss this week. Adam Butler hip was limited yesterday. Full, good to go. We're going to need him in his pass rushing abilities this weekend against Patrick Mahomes and company. Max Crosby was full yesterday, and I was bragging. I said, "Oh, Max is always ready for Chief Week." You could tell because he's never, it's at least at this point, right? These last two seasons,
Yeah, he's never missed Chief Week.
No, but full like the first day when injury report came out, because he's still dealing with that ankle injury. So he was full yesterday. Well, today he did not participate. I'm assuming it's a veteran day off, allowing him to get right. Once again, the ankle injury will linger all year long. High ankle sprains, it takes a lot more time, to get rid of those than people assume. So Tommy Eichenberg, limited yesterday, was also limited today. Going to be interesting to see if our rookie out of Ohio State is ready to go Sunday. Waga, limited with a knee injury yesterday, also limited again today, a guy that we can definitely use in special teams. Jacoby Myers, it was good to see that he was limited yesterday, wasted with that ankle injury, and then today he does not participate. So I don't want to throw any assumptions out there, but it looks like he may have went out there, gave it a shot yesterday. Maybe it's snagging a little bit.
Look, the assumption is normally the reality with something like that. This guy's been out for a few weeks. If he went out there, he might have re-aggravated something. The fact that he's not practicing at all is a red flag, because when you're out that long, you want to get your rhythm back. You want to get that rust off. You would want to practice if you would possibly be able to. So I don't see Jacoby playing.
Yeah, me neither. Colton Miller, good news, did not participate yesterday. Was full today. So that's great to see our left tackle back in the fold. Dylan Parham, you guys, did not participate yesterday or today, dealing with that foot injury. It looks like he's not going to be good to go. Jordan Meredith season once again, and I loved what I seen out of him.
Yeah, I did too. He was our highest rated lineman. He was the third highest rated, interior lineman in the National Football League. Yeah. So, look, he brings a element of physicality that we don't see out of Dylan Parham. Dylan Parham is more of a finesse fighter. Like we're gonna go about and look at his boxing. He's more of a Shakur Stevenson kind of an offensive line.
Mm-hmm. I agree.
Meredith is a tank guy. He knocks people out. So
factory. Also, Booger Boy Gardner Minshew was full yesterday. Was full today. Dealing with that right elbow injury. Looks like Gardner Minshew will be good to go Sunday. Jacorian Bennett, great. He sustained a knee injury against the Rams. He was full yesterday. He was full today. So I'm expecting him to probably be off of the injury report by tomorrow. Chiefs, Mike Donna, defensive end, or it's Dana. I don't know how you say it. Dealing with a pectoral, did not participate yesterday or today. So he looks like he may be on the way to not playing Sunday. Juju will be out. He did not participate yesterday or today. They ruled him out pretty quick this week, but they're still popping up with that hamstring issue. Kareem Hunt was limited yesterday, but he was full today, so it looks like Hunt will be good to go. Leo Chanel, linebacker, shoulder, full yesterday and today, good to go. McCole Hardman, knee injury, full yesterday and today, good to go. Jaden Hicks, the DB, ankle, was full yesterday and full today, good to go. Derek Nandi, triceps, full yesterday and today, good to go. Justin Reed, safety, dealing with a hand injury. He was full yesterday, but not listed today. So I don't know what that's about. And then the young pup, TCU tight end, Jaron Wiley, dealing with an Achilles injury. He was full yesterday and full. So they look pretty healthy.
Yeah, man. It seems like everybody in the National Football League they give us their best game and they get healthy. The problem that I'm seeing is, I don't know if you saw this, but the Chiefs have made a trade for DeAndre Hopkins.
5th round pick. A conditional 4th, I believe. It can turn into a 4th.
And there are a lot of people that saying Hopkins is washed. I beg to differ.
I am one of them.
Yeah, and you wrong. And this is the problem. You cannot give a player like that to Patrick Mahomes, man. I at first I had us winning this game, man. I hope they don't open up a fresh can on us, bro. I hope they don't, bro. Because he's gonna play. Yeah, he's
active Sunday.
Yeah, man. It's like, come on, bro.
Raider week, man. Hey, look, we're the last team to beat them. Christmas Day. They have not lost the ball game. That is crazy to see.
They haven't lost a game since we beat them. We're the last team to beat the Queefs.
That's absolutely insane. But it looks like Hopkins will be good to go. And what is his production this year? I know they have a terrible quarterback situation, but I think he had like 170.
Yeah, that's also your boy, the Mayo master himself, man.
Hey, sometimes we hit, sometimes we miss. You know what I'm saying? But he's still young, but he does turn the ball over like a young Gardner Minshew. So, you know.
All right, so let's pull up DeAndre Hopkins, man. Let's pull this guy up. This guy has not played well, man, in a few years. I mean, he played well last year, but he hasn't played well like. But
also, the quarterback situation in Tennessee has been bad.
Yeah. But all right, 21 targets, 15 receptions, 173 receiving yards, 1 touchdown, 1 drop, 11 yards per reception. So he has not lit the world on fire, bro.
Yeah. But I mean, who has down there? You know what I mean? They have Calvin Ridley. They can't get the ball out. I mean, outside of that great defense that they have in Tennessee, they're struggling on the offensive side of the ball. So I'm not shocked about that. But once again, I don't think that he is the same. When you look at him, bro, that like, don't get me wrong, this is still a guy that can go up and catch the 50-50 ball, wasted like no other, right? All Mahomes got to do is throw it up. And more than likely, Hopkins is going to come down with it. But you see a difference in his game. He slowed down a lot. You know what I mean? The route running is still, top notch. But he's just slowed down a lot. I don't know how he can put it like this. Are you putting Ja'Cory on him?
Yeah.
Okay. I don't think that he can do anything with the young pup. I don't.
I mean, let's see. Hopefully, listen, man. Look, you got Patrick Mahomes. You got a guy that can separate the way he used to be able to, just from a route running standpoint. He's always an issue. It's just he hasn't had anybody to throw on the ball. DeAndre Hopkins is going to have a genesis playing with Patrick Mahomes. I can see it coming already, man. And to be honest with you, man, I'm surprised he was as productive as he was last year, because the quarterback situation down there is
over 1,000 yards again.
Yeah, man. I mean, come on, bro. How could you possibly say that he's not going to go to Kansas City and possibly cook, bro?
I got to give it to our brother Paul as well. Salute to our brother Paul. He told me I was tripping last year. Jeffrey Simmons is his client. Oh, and real quick, salute to Keon Coleman. Paul's young pup went out there and won rookie of the week. I believe it's Pepsi Rookie of the Week.
Yeah.
He had like 125 yards receiving. I knew that Amari Cooper pickup was going to help him crazy. And he went out there and won Rookie of the Week. So salute to Keon, salute to Paul. But Paul told me, he said, you're tripping if you don't think they hit last year. This is last year. That D-Hop was going to get 1,000 yards, and he did. You know what I mean? So, Paul, I got to give you your credit. Salute to you. Salute to Charlie Woods as well. Sanders, Bowers, duo. Talk that shit, Woods. And we're going to talk about that. Salute to my guy, Squid. It's always good to see my dog, Squid, a day one guy that's been here rocking with me since day one. Salute to my boy, Raider Squid, in the building.
Yes, out
as well, man, my dog. Saw Raider speak yesterday. Hit me in the fields. I'm rooting for him, but the hairline goes back like Wasted prom. Damn. Look at even Wasted said, yo, Hill had the quarterback room. So
I'm over here minding my business potting. I am Black. You hit me with another shot. What the F is going on here?
Wasted has been catching strays all day.
Yeah, and from you too, I forgot too, man.
You got one from me.
I gotta get you together real quick.
You caught one from our brother Honcho.
Listen, I gotta get all of y'all together real quick, man. I ain't no easy win. You know what I'm saying? Now Graphk does this all the time, yo. This is how low down of a bastard Graphk Raider is. He knows when I'm at work, I don't have no time to be responding to him, right? So he put something on. He put the Jameis Winston thing up there. I saw that. I saw it. God damn it! I wasn't gonna respond because
you didn't acknowledge it.
Huh? No, I didn't acknowledge it. No, I didn't acknowledge it. No, why would I? I'm not acknowledging your foolishness because guess what? I'm going to get all of y'all ass together. I'm putting cases on all you bitches. I'm letting y'all know. Listen, when I drop whatever I drop, I don't want to hear nothing because you know how I do mine, bro.
Hey, Nation, gather around the fire real quick. Graphk is about to get on his soapbox, okay? Wasted told me today at work, phenomenal job that our guy has, that he didn't pull his meter out.
That's corny as hell, bro. Like, yo, you got to do better than that, bro.
No, I can't go into detail because I don't want to give the specifics of what you do. But the man's called me and said, bro, I ain't even pulled my meter out.
Bro, that's corny as hell, bro. Yo, you gotta come better than that, bro. Get the F out of here. Get that F out of here with that, bro.
Nasty.
Trash, bro.
Nasty work.
Trash. Yo, end the show right now. What the F is going on?
Hey, we had a good one, y'all.
Thank you. Yo, boo this man. Yo, somebody throw a tomato at this guy, man. Terrible, yo.
Salute to 360. Love you, Wasted, but we're all old, man.
Yeah, we all old. Yeah,
We're all
I
old.
know. I am like we old as hell, bro.
So, hey, I want to do this real quick because we're going to talk about this Max Crosby podcast. Salute to those guys putting on phenomenal content over there. Dre the GOAT. Dre the Great. I appreciate you. You the GOAT, brother. Salute to you. You've been around for many moons as well. I appreciate you, King. We're going to talk about the latest episode that they put out over there. Max Crosby and company, phenomenal. We're going to talk about the quarterback situation and so on and so forth. But I just put out a video, right? About an hour ago. I was at my son's practice, and I thought in my head, like, there's one position wasted that a lot of people aren't really talking about in terms of need with our Raiders, right? Like, we all assume that Malcolm Kuntz is going to be back. And I see all the tomatoes. I hate all you guys. So, we don't know if Malcolm Kuntz is going to be ready to go. We don't know how bad this knee is. We don't know if the Raiders want to bring him back after that, that kind of knee injury that he sustained. He has an impending free agency, coming up. Maybe another team pays him a massive amount of money and takes a flyer on him. I'm hoping, and you were hoping, we talked about this, that he takes a 1 year hometown prove it type deal so we can see that he's still got it. He's still young. He's still young. But Tyree Wilson, we're over that. We're over that. Nothing's going to change with him. I don't see it personally. I don't get it. This year, it's the second year of that rookie deal. I'm not seeing any improvement from him. There's still that one bull rush. And after that, you don't really get too much out of that, right?
Yeah. I think the dream of Tyree Wilson turning into somebody that we can depend on is over. Now, they say it takes up to 3 years to develop, but to be the kind of pass rusher that we need to be a factor on the other end, I don't think that the Raiders can go into this season and really, really hang their hat on this guy. He's gotten a lot of snaps because of the situation with Malcolm Kuntz.
Yeah.
The thing with Kuntz is, I don't think Malcolm Kuntz's market is what it would have been had he played this year. Of course,
it would have been robust if he played this year.
Yeah. Definitely. So now Malcolm Kuntz is in a situation where he has to come back to the Raiders.
But Tom Telesco's here now. Does he want to bring him back? That's the major question. But hold on to that. Put a pin in that Tom Telesco debate, because look, this is what I have. Okay, Janarius Robinson, healthy scratch the past few weeks. He's not going to be a part of this team moving forward. Charles Snowden is at best a rotational guy, right? He shouldn't be a starter. And Charles Snowden's out there trying to work his ass off. I respect it, but he's not the guy. Chason, we don't know what we bring him back, right? It's only a 1 year deal. Are we going to bring him back?
You would be foolish not to.
Okay, no, I think so too. I still think he's more of an outside linebacker than just a traditional edge rusher. But but I would bring him back. But that still leaves you with a gaping hole. Bang
zoom. I'll be here all week.
You know what I'm saying? So I want to ask you, because we're going to get into this mock draft in a little bit. And salute to Niles. I appreciate you so much, sis. I'm going to put it on the screen here in a minute. Edge rusher, right? I have it quarterback run, and a lot of people are going to disagree with me. I have it quarterback, running back, offensive line, back to back to back. That's what I have. I think you need to go get a running back early in this draft. I do. Where do you get an edge rusher, Wasted? You or Tom Telesco, okay? Because the last I checked, he was one of those guys that went out and went out and got Khalil Mack. He's the one that got Khalil Mack, right? And I'm not saying to go get, a guy that's at the end of his career. He's still great against the run. He's not putting up the same kind of stats this year that he did last year, which was phenomenal. What do you have, like 17, 18 sacks last year?
Yeah.
Right? But do you pay someone like a Khalil Mack or Hassan Reddick, who will be a free agent next year if he doesn't figure it out with the Jets? Or do you or do you attack him in the draft? And where do you get? You get him in the first 3 rounds? Do you get it?
Bro, you got to look at the way the free agent market settles up and settles down for you. Who gets released? Who's there? Who's available? That's really how you judge and gauge how you're going to go about your business. Because it's like Khalil Mack. That the idea of Khalil Mack sounds great, right?
Oh, we always wanted him to come home.
We always wanted him to come back. We always wanted it to be the Charles Woodson thing, right? But ideally, if you have a young guy with a higher ceiling, you will probably go that route. But the thing about pass rushers is pass rushers do not normally become available on the open market. Like, not the ones that we're looking for. Like ones like, Christian Wilkins will be back next year. He's not a pass rusher. He's an interior lineman. But he adds pass rush elements to it, right? Yeah. So I'm gonna think that the Raiders can address that need probably in the 3rd round. You know,
Okay.
like my thing is my draft board from importance is you get your quarterback, and then immediately the first thing you want to do is you want to protect them.
Yes.
Right. So protecting them is with a lineman, right? More so than a running game.
And probably a guard. Probably a guard.
Well, it depends, man. It depends because, you know, it looks like DJ Glaze is going to be the guy that's incumbent at that right tackle spot. But this might be a year you might want to move on from Colton Miller.
But then you could put Munford on the left side.
Yeah, but Munford is another guy that you don't really know. Like, this is the kind of season where you would want to see. I don't want to draft a quarterback, right, and then throw him to the wolves by having Munford, and Munford just shits the bed. I want to know that Munford's a guy I can depend on this year.
Agree. But the thing is, you would have to probably have to look for a tackle then there in the 2nd round then immediately.
Well, that might be your free agent move, and then you can go edge rusher.
Okay, and we're going to go over that list here in a second.
So this is my thing. In order of importance, mine differs from yours greatly, right? Mine is quarterback, tackle, edge rusher, then running back, because you can get positional value from that running back position late in the draft. There are a lot of guys in this league right now that are playing at a really high level that were not 1st-round picks. Now, listen, you do have the Derrick Henrys and Saquon Barkleys of the world. These guys are blue chip talents, and they're still that, right? Bijan Robinson, guys like that. But you can also address that need very greatly in the back end of the draft.
I thought Bijan was going to be generational, but I'm going to be honest. I'm very disappointed in what he's done thus far. I know that they kind of went with kind of a committee, you know, his rookie season and didn't really get a ton of reps, but I thought I would see more out of him. And real quick, Khalil Mack this season, 2.5 sacks, 20 combined tackles, 11 assists, 9 solos. So there you have and a forced fumble. So it's you know, it's still early. It's still early, but it looks as though Father Time is starting to catch up with Khalil Mack. Salute to Hug. Incoming stray. Let's give old Thunder Thief no brow wasted all the smoke. Salute to Wasted in his lifetime supply of Ensure. Hugs and stuff, Silver Chin. Talk that.
F out of here, Hug these. Hug these. You look like a cowboy puppet. The F out of here.
Salute to Lord Buddy Bear. Expect a Patron shot or whatever Harry Potter said. You stupid, bro. Salute to Lord Buddy Bear. And also salute to my sis Niles gifting 5. OLB Raiders Network.
Wonderful.
As always, Niles, we appreciate you, sis. Also, you guys, we both have our own memberships. If you guys want to, hit the link. It's pinned up top. It definitely helps both of us keep the lights on over here, man. So we appreciate you so much, Niles. All right, so you're saying 3rd round, edge rusher.
Yo, you can look. You can get. See, this year, edge rusher is a robust position out there in college football. You got a lot of very talented young guys out there, man. And then also, look, man, you got to start scouring some of these teams' 2nd and 3rd guys. There are a lot of talented guys in this league who are in bad situations, man. Yeah. I think the Raiders, to rebuild this roster, really have to do their due diligence, and they have to do some of the things that they've done even this week. Okay, scour that practice squad, man. I like some of the stuff that they're doing, man. But I don't think you necessarily need to draft an edge rusher in the first 2 rounds based off of the situation that we're in, because I believe that Malcolm Kuntz will be a Raider next year.
I do too. I do as well. But I just worry about his health and, making sure that we have some additional pass rushing help, because Tyree's not doing it. Snowden's not doing it. Janarius Robinson is not doing it. And surprisingly, Chasen is one out of most of them that's kind of adding a little extra value to that room.
Oh, he's adding a lot of juice to that room. He actually, it's more of a technique thing. He's there all the time. And the one thing that I love about Chasen is that he's bringing that athletic standpoint that Tyree doesn't. He has the explosion. You can see the speed. You can see it. So it's a technique thing.
We'll do this real quick. We'll do this. We'll start right here because we're talking about the edge rusher position, right? We're going to go right here. Boom. And some of these names, man, they don't really fit the billing of what we're trying to do. Wasted. And to be honest, as much as you guys know, we love Khalil Mack and the thought of bringing him back, I don't think that's the right move. I don't. Especially with how young this team is and how we're trying to build this thing from the ground up. Khalil's going to be 34 years old next year. He'll be a UFA, right? He'll be but annual salary calculated, if that's what we're looking at, market value wise, 2 years, 14, I would do that.
That sounds viable, but listen, bro. I think the way Khalil Mack feels about the way he was done the first time he was here, I don't even think he considers coming back to the Raiders.
All Gruden. I think that Mack would be all for coming home and finishing his career where it started. All right, let's go back over there. So Hassan Reddick, no, I don't want to bring him in. All the shit that happened with him with the Jets, he's back now finally, but he'll be 31 years old next year as well, and he's going to be paid a shit ton of money. His market value is 26. There's no way. I'm not paying $26 million a year for Hassan Reddick. Matt Judon is too old. I do like him a lot, but once again, more of an outside linebacker. All three of these guys really are more of a traditional.
Josh and Chase Young are the guys that you'd be looking at.
Yeah. But the problem with Chase is, bro, his effort, bro. Like one day you look at him, you're like, oh shit, he look like he balling, and then he has an effort problem, bro. I swear, he takes plays off. He does.
He does, and it looks as a
Halloween.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, that's Patriots Global is in a place.
Kobe, the Halloweener.
The Halloweener king, bro. Yo, but the thing is, a guy like Chase Young being in the building with a Max Crosby, that makes all of the difference, bro. That makes all of the difference.
Yeah, but he was in the building with a Bosa with the Niners, and
I mean, that's his teammate from college, right? So it's a little different. I think
I thought that would mean even more.
No, I mean, listen, I think Max Crosby is a transformative player. I don't see Bosa being the kind of player who is. He doesn't seem like the kind of transformative guy in the locker room, like inspirational leader that Max Crosby is. And if you really look at what happened with Young, bro, he got there late in that season. The 49ers went to a Super Bowl. They lost. They shipped him out of there. I think coming to Las Vegas, he can really carve out a good role for the rest of his career. Because this would be his fourth stop.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I think it's a little different. That's a guy that, high ceiling guy. That's what I like. High ceiling guys not going to demand a lot of money in a free agent market. And you also have the Malcolm Kuntz thing. Listen, get the F out of here, man.
Wrong. Jorge, we're going to talk about that, brother.
What's going on here?
Salute to you.
Yes.
Salute to Wilder, bro.
Bum.
If it lands on Mark Davis. Okay, Wilder.
What the F are you talking about? What's landing?
I know we done beat that dead horse like a drum, but I think the only way it comes back is if it lands on Mark Davis.
The only thing I gotta say about that entire comment is just pause all the way from the beginning to end. That's all I gotta say. Like read it. He talking about beating it to death. Well, look, if it landed on Mark Davis, what the F is going on here?
His market value is 9.7. At that point, bro, I'm gonna be honest. I'd rather bring in the Khalil Mack at 7.
But you just said I was wrong, right? That means right. Waits is right again. The F out of here, man.
Now, another name to keep an eye on, DeMarcus Lawrence. He's up there in age. He'll be 33 next year. Cool. Played well for the Cowboys pretty much his entire career, right? No, he started with the Denver Broncos. Went to Dallas, got his payday, and, he's dealt with some things down here as well. But DeMarcus Lawrence is an interesting name to keep an eye on. Josh Sweat kind of fits more of the billing. 27, he'll be 28 next year. More, younger pass rusher out there in Philadelphia. We talked about Chase. Some of these other names, though, man, I'm just like, no. Jerome Baker was just traded to who was he traded? Was it Tennessee? I think he was just traded from Seattle to Tennessee.
Yeah, no, that's not the guy. I told you, it stops at Josh Sweat and Chase Young for me. 27 and 25 and a half. Those are the two guys that you can bring in, and you can. And even with Joshua is going to come in. He's going to play to the back of his baseball card. Very consistent player. But Chase Young is a guy that is a real boomer bust talent, especially coming in at a lower price tag than he's getting this year because his production has dropped even lower. So he's a guy you could probably get for $6-7 million.
We got to draft one, bro. I'm looking at these. Look at Cleveland high stakes Farrell, baby.
Salt and Pepper is back together again.
Back together, bro, to season the NFL. I don't see really. I mean, Kuntz is right there, right? And once again, he's 26, still really young. So we need to bring our young pup back. Just got to make sure. Damn, I didn't even know McKinley was still in the league. He's with the Jets too. Taco.
Oh shit! God.
But I'm looking at these names, man. There's not. We need to draft one. And to be real, we'll dive more into the edge rusher room in terms of at the collegiate level for the draft a little bit later on down the line. But bruh, that's a position that I think we can end up getting in the draft.
Well, I don't think he'll be available, but I'll tell you who the guy is. Abdul Carter, man, out of Penn State.
Okay. Bro,
Monster.
you love your Penn State guys.
Yeah, yo, monster.
We'll talk
And James Pierce Jr. out of Tennessee, monster.
Okay.
Monster. Fast, 4.4 speed, big dude, 6'5", fucking 243.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? And I'm gonna tell you, Abdul Carter, 6'3", 259, 4'4", another 4'4" guy. Monster.
Salute to Brambo. Wild card this offseason is what TB12 vision is. Expect a lot of 2-year free agent contracts with no or little GM second year. I think entire coaching staff is replaced. Salute to our guy, Rambo Adventures out there, man. We appreciate you, brother. As always, salute. And I think where's our guy at? Not in the Philippines, but out there in
Philippines.
It's the Philippines?
He's in the Philippines, like Manuel Noriega, like even though Manuel Noriega wasn't in the Philippines.
I thought it was in Thailand. I thought it was in Thailand.
Oh, Thailand, the Philippines, I don't know.
Yes. Salute to Hug. Wasted called me a puppet when he looked like Bill Cosby's illegitimate pudding pop kid. I know, unceremoniously.
No,
it's not.
No. Hug these. You look like a well-dressed thumb.
Salute to our brother Hug. Yeah, there you go, Rambo.
Playing like a goddamn hand puppet. Talking trash.
All right, so free agency. We're going to get into this. What positions do you're the GM right now, Wasted. What positions do you want to attack in free agency?
Yo, like you just said, defensive in my lines. I'm attacking my lines in free agency because
Okay.
I need answers. I'm attacking my lines, and I'm also going to go out there and I am going to scour that wire for the linebacker room.
Okay. So let's do this. So you started at edge and you had Chase Young. That's where you came up with, right? And he'll be about 26 years old. So he's still young. But like I said, the effort isn't there to me on tape, bro. In real time, I just don't see the effort. If we're going to bring in a guy like Chase Young, right? Wasn't he?
He's at the second pick in the draft, bro.
Yeah, but wasn't he rookie of the year that year? And then he kind of fell off.
If it's a rookie of the year, he might. Well, Washington, he probably was. He was a monster coming out of Ohio State.
Yeah, and
they would compare him to Myles Garrett, bro.
All kind of awards at Ohio State, all that good stuff. Okay, yeah. So let's just say you take Chase Young there, all right? That's cool. You're looking at linebacker as well. We're going to go to that position right now and see what is available in free agency. Me personally, I would rather just bring Robert Spillane back and go with the young pups, but we're going to see what we have here.
Nah, Spill, listen, bro, you can bring Spill back, but you need an outside line. Like, bro, I don't understand why people don't realize how vital and important having a good linebacker room is. Like, a lot of the thing that pisses me off about the Raiders is that we've been playing from behind a lot this year, right?
Look at inside linebacker, right?
So look, we're playing from. I would want an outside linebacker, right? Okay. But the thing is, we've been playing from behind all year, and then there are these sub packages with defensive backs out there when teams are taking their running backs and gashing us in the run game. You got that's the reason why you got Jack Jones, 185-pound ass out there running around and just getting, just trucked by freaking what's my man Chubba Hubbard.
Yeah, Chubba,
yo, dog.
Oklahoma State's finest, baby.
Bro, when you get into a situation like that, you got to get in your base defense and freaking put some linebackers out there to hit these guys. Like, you're not, it's not like they're spreading us out and anything like that. They're running the ball down our throat, trying to freaking run the clock out.
Pause. Okay. All right.
The F out of here.
All right. We talked about the first three that are on this list, right? Hold on. Wrong. All right. We talked about Khalil. We talked about Hassan because you said go to outside linebacker. Judon, we talked about. Jerome Baker, we talked about. So Anthony Nelson is there, 27 years old. Kazir White.
Josh Uche.
Hey, that is a guy that I believe New England is trying to move on from before the trade deadline.
The Ooster.
And he's more of a pass rusher.
That's what I want from the outside linebacker. I want to be putting pressure at all three levels of the defense. I want the Raiders to come into everybody's stadium and bring hell with them. That's what I want. I want this team to be physical. That's what I wanted this year, bro. I wanted them to hit people, get a lot of sacks, cause turnovers, especially when you got a young quarterback. You want to give him as many chances to get the football back and to score as need be.
There's one guy here that I'm looking at who's still fairly young. He'll be inexpensive in free agency. And if you ever watched the Philadelphia Eagles play, this kid is all over the place.
Braun, right? The Braun.
Zach, bro, this kid is a tackling machine, bro. Like
monster, baby.
He's in on every fucking play, it seems, on the defensive side of the ball for Philly. That would be a guy that I would look at. He'll be 28 years old next year. That is a guy that I would definitely look at to bring in to have there with Spill and have Tommy Eichenberg and company. That is a guy that you let Divine Diablo walk. You add him another tackling machine, a guy that is more of a short tackler as well. I think that Zach Bond will be he'd be an interesting name to add to the mix.
No, 1,000%. That is another guy that, see, for me, I don't really like signing free agents that are over 30 years old.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? If I'm being honest, I want to get them on their upswing. I don't want to get them on the way down. That's not what I want, man. So, being where the Raiders are, we have a young team, and we're going to need some vets, but I don't want to go out there and go bring in another man's trash and then not becoming our treasure. We've always been like a breeding ground for bad contracts, and I don't want to start that kind of tradition again. So I want to make sure the guys we bring in are young and they can be developed. So
Josh Uche or Zach Bond, I'm cool with either one of those guys. Salute to Raider Reap as well. It's a multiverse Raiders draft, Shador and Hunter. Man, that would be phenomenal, Reap. Salute to Rambo as well. Spread the love. Watch both channels. Support. Tom Telesco will start with QB. Tom Telesco will start with QB1, then the trenches on both sides. Corner, wide receiver, running back, linebacker, SFT in that order, in my opinion. Safety. Cheers, man. Salute to my guy Rambo. We appreciate those kind of words, my brother. Salute to the Mokes as well. Wasted likes guys from Penn State. The Mokes love you, Wasted. You know how we talk smack. Salute to our brother Hug. You know it's all love, brother.
Yeah.
All right. So you got linebacker, you got an edge rusher. So we'll just say you're going to go with Chase Young and you're going to go with Uche?
Listen, the Oochster, like your life depended on it, Graphk.
All right. So I will go with Bond here if we're going to go linebacker, but I'm not going to do that. I'm just bringing back Spill, and I'm going to go get another young linebacker. That's what I'm going to do. I'm not going to do the whole free agency thing. I'm not overpaying for a linebacker. I feel like that is the running back position of the defense. I'm not doing it. I'm not. What do you want to look at? Tackle or guard?
Guard, 100%.
So we're going to go to guard here. Now, I think this is where things get a little tricky right here, because I do believe that we can add a guard here in free agency. You're looking at Zach Martin there, the big name guy, but he's getting
where James Daniels, the guy I've always wanted to bring here.
We talked about bringing him
Undertaker, baby.
Okay, James Daniels, Austin Corbett, Kevin Zeitler. We talked about him as well. He's getting up there. He'll be 35 next year. Right. Will Hernandez, Nate Herbig out of Pittsburgh. John Feliciano, former Raider. Great.
He's an F bum. Get the F out of here, John Feliciano. We don't need you here.
Cody, one of our own. No, we already seen that experiment.
Cody Ballbag here. Get the F out of here. Dalton Reisner.
You know what's funny, man? Tevin Jenkins didn't live up to the hype that I thought he would be at the NFL level, but he's still young. He's only 26. He struggled at the NFL level. I'm gonna keep it a buck with you, but I wouldn't be against bringing in a younger kid in Tevin Jenkins to see what he can do at the guard spot.
He's been getting beat like a rented mule since he's been in the National Football League. But the thick frames is what it's all about over here.
Robert Jones, Dan Feeney, Aaron Banks, former Notre Dame pup from the Niners. I would definitely take a look at Aaron Banks. Definitely. Yeah. Cody Ford, Lucas Patrick. There's just not really too many names here that I'm you gotta go get this. Go get this. Look at Lester Cotton, the GOAT, bro.
The great and powerful Lester Cotton, the Sanjeet representative right there. Sanjeet loves the Cotster.
And then Meredith, which is one of our own. And we'll go over our own free agents here in a second. But I personally, once again, I would love to look at a few of these names and potentially. But what happened last year, Wasted? They reset the market at the guard spot. They reset the market. Tom's not going to go out there and pay a massive amount of money to make that happen.
Yeah,
He'd rather draft.
Not at all. I mean, that's why this is why we call him Coupon Tom. This is a guy that goes in with a budget and sticks to it ad nauseum.
Yeah.
But the thing about it is, I think that the peripheral forces around the Raiders are going to make us spin big this year, especially if we get a young quarterback.
I only have 2 or 3 names that I'm looking at in free agency. We're going to get there here in a second as well. Salute to AP gifting 5 Raider Nation Unlimited Wasted Talent membership. Salute to our brother AP. You support us so much, my brother. Salute to you, always gifting and showing up to the shows at the AFC West Roundtable, both of our shows. Salute to you, brother. You are the GOAT, man. If you guys want to become members, hit the links that pinned up top. And salute to all the new Green Dot gang and get off my line gang because of you guys. Salute, salute, salute. Spivey, our brothers in the building as well. It's always good to see our guy Spive rocking with us. All right, look. So we went over the position that you're looking at. Okay, guard, linebacker, cool. Now, there's only two positions, realistically, that I'm looking at here. Maybe three, okay? I'm starting off at wide receiver. Starting off at wide receiver here because we are Devontae-less now.
Yeah, but go ahead.
And there's nothing wrong with drafting one. People don't realize that DJ Turner is a free agent. He's a restricted free agent, but he's a free agent.
Yeah,
I need some help. You know. What if we do dangle Jacoby Myers with this ankle injury at the trade deadline to a perennial Pro Bowl team? I mean Pro Bowl.
Yeah, wait, look, I'm gonna be honest with you. See you later.
Hey, all I'm saying, right? So we're gonna look here. These are some interesting names, and once again, you guys, I would still draft a wide receiver regardless of attacking. The thing that Tom has to do is stay away from Keenan Allen. He moved on from him in LA. Do not revisit that at all. He'll be 33 years old. He's like essentially the number 2, 3 now in Chicago, realistically. I mean, yeah. Cole Kmet and DJ are the ones really eating up all those targets out there. Yeah. They still have Rome Odunze as well. You know what I'm saying? So
and Rome Odunze's a future star too. So
yes,
yeah,
exactly. But you got Diggs, who Houston will probably take care of him and keep him around.
Well, he's starting to piss DeMeco Ryans off already, so I don't know.
I know, right? But you look at T. Higgins right here. The market value is 19.7. He's been a career wide receiver tool, but he's had flashes of being that guy. This is the kind of move that I would make. It realistically would remind me of Michael Crabtree on steroids type move. I think that this could be a move you could bring in. You have over $120 million to spend. You can allocate $20 million of that, bring in a T. Higgins to bring with you to match up with your young quarterback to give him a number 1 target. I am going to pay that money to bring in a guy that should be a wide receiver 1 on most teams, but he has Jamar Chase opposite.
I'm not bringing somebody who has played with a number 1 pick quarterback his whole career and then bringing in a young guy and having to deal with that, because this is a guy who's looking for his bag. He's looking to establish himself so he can make more money, right? I don't need somebody whose ideals and goals don't line up with the whole. The needs of the few affects the many a lot of the times. We can't have that in our locker room. It's such a fragile time in his organization's history. I'm cool on bringing in any big name free agent wide receiver.
Wrong again. You are having a terrible, terrible showing tonight, Wasted. Terrible showing. Terrible. That's the only name I'm looking at here. I'm not looking at any of these other names. Deontay Johnson, no. DeAndre Hopkins, no. Mike Williams, no. Robert Wood. There's no names here that I'm looking at. Marquise Brown dealing with that injury. He'll be out all year long. So, I mean, there's no other options here.
Hot sauce.
Hot sauce. No, but I'm looking at T. Higgins there, bringing him in. That's one of my moves in free agency to help this offense get rolling. And to be honest, in a perfect world, you have Jacoby Myers still here as your wide receiver 2 with Trey Tucker and Brock Bowers. To me, that sounds like a phenomenal offense.
But look, Jacoby Myers, I don't see him being here next year. I don't see him being here next year, bro. I don't. I mean, how many more years he got left?
2? I think 2.
Yeah, I see Jacoby Myers being a guy that, if they want to do something and be more viable in the draft and moving up or something like that.
Well, I agree. He has 1 year left. So next year is his last year on his deal.
Yeah, so I'd probably jettison him. You know what I'm saying? Get something for him now while you can.
Okay.
It's just, bro, look, man, when you go out here and you spend this money, man, you got to make sure that I just always believe that wide receivers are always best in their first place that they were drafted, because they don't know any better, right? You want to draft them, have them be humble, work their way up. Then when they start acting like a diva, you get rid of them. That's what Pittsburgh always does.
Yeah.
That's what they always do. They draft the guys are humble on their way up, and then once they start getting a little too big for their britches, Pittsburgh says, "Get the F out of here." They move on from them. It's unbelievable.
This is the next position that I'm taking a look at here, okay? It's not really necessarily a need, but I'm going to let Trevon Merrick walk. He's a free agent next year. I'm not paying him. I'm just not. I love the idea of Trey Taylor, our guy at a
yeah, but bro, at a Cincinnati, we took Trey Taylor, Trey Tucker.
No, Trey Taylor, Air Force. Look, him, and I love the idea of him and Palomar being that duo eventually, but we still don't know what we have yet, there, right? So what I'm looking at here is I'm looking at two names, and that's it. Simple and plain at the safety position.
Buda Baker, baby.
Yeah. Buda Baker is one of those guys that you have to take a look at. But my guy is Javon Holland.
Here we go.
Bro.
Mock draft pass has reared his ugly head.
He's 24 years old. Okay. Buda's 28. He fits the trajectory of what we're doing. He could play in the nickel, could play both safety spots. This is a kid you can move all over the place. He should have been a first-round pick, fell to the second to the Miami Dolphins. I believe the second round. They took him late in the first. I forgot where it was. But he was the guy I wanted in that draft. And now he's one of the best safeties in the league. I'm taking Javon.
I don't think Javon Holland is he's not going to be available, bro.
You don't think so? Why not?
I think Miami's going to keep him. I mean, why would they let him leave, man? The guy's a
bro. They have so many needs. I don't know why would they pay Javon, which he's young. They should, but they have so many needs across that line. They have a quarterback situation they got to figure out. Their defense, they're beat up over there. I don't know, man. I don't know. I'm paying Javon Holland and T. Higgins.
I mean, listen, I'm not
they
paying.
They could franchise tag him as well, JM. They definitely could.
Yeah, I don't think Holland's going anywhere. The guys are all pro, man. They ain't letting that guy go. You know what I'm saying? I mean, with Buda Baker, he's been asking for a lot of money. I don't know if I'm trying to pay him that kind of money at 28 years old. You know what I mean? We got to see what that contract looks like. But Simmons as well, bro. Simmons as well. Simmons is an animal, man.
Yeah, but I think that he's going to go to another situation where he can win. He's getting up there in age, 30, 31 years old. He's in Atlanta right now. They have a nice duo over there at the safety spot. I think he's going to end up going to a perennial, playoff team. I think he's going to go try and a ring chase next year.
Yeah, but this ain't the NBA though, bro. This ain't the NBA, man. Hold on. Everybody's telling me to drink some coffee. You guys want me to drink some coffee?
Hey, you guys, this is how terrible he is. He sends me a private chat and says, I'm crashing.
So it's private, so you put it on. What the F are you doing, Graphk?
You know what, Wasted? Go to sleep. I'll hold down the fort.
No, get the F out of here.
I'll be the trooper, bro. You know what I'm saying? I mean, it ain't like I just walked in the house from football practice.
Oh, man, you got some cheese with that wine.
It ain't like I went and just got my kids dinner and everything.
Oh, yeah.
It ain't like my Sacramento Kings ain't on right now, and I would love to watch them play.
Yeah, man. Bro, get the F out of here. I've been at work all day. I did the same thing you did. Worked all day, went to the gym, and now I'm here for the masses, giving you some football and entertainment. F out of here with your nonsense.
Real, yeah, nothing's private.
I'll tell you, man. Yo, listen, man. The first 48 Graphk, yo. What they do? They gave you a sandwich with some horseradish on it. You just
hey, Rick.
This
is Denny Wasted right here.
You know what? I'm going to get me a coffee. God damn it,
Denny Wasted.
Yeah, I got a new attitude.
Right now. Hey, Wasted. We got about 10, 15 minutes, bro.
I'm getting some damn coffee. How you like me now?
Salute to AP. Wake your ass up, Wasted. I just got out of work too.
Yeah, well, get the F out of here.
Yo, he came back.
Yeah, I came back with some violence for your ass.
Yo,
Violencia.
You know what's crazy, man? You took a gamble taking that hoodie off. You did. You took a gamble. And guess who else be gambling? Us, man. This live right here is Powered by BetUS, you guys. Make sure to head over to BetUS. Get 150% off your first deposit, 125% off your next 2 deposits, fastest payouts in the industry, up to $2,000. Just use promo code YouTube150. Tell them Graphk and Wasted sent you.
Yeah, that's right. And guess what? You can get all your NFL action. You can get all your NBA action. You can get all your MLB action, all your NHL action, because guess what? Not only is it the equinox, it is the sports equinox, everybody. It is coming up. So you can have your parlay hit on the same day. Go on over there. Fastest payouts in the industry, y'all. BetUS, like your life effing depended on it.
There you go. Real quick, man. Salute to the chat, you guys. Wipe them feet. Hit them thumbs up. Also, pay them bar tabs. Hit that subscribe button if you're not subscribed yet. Salute to Graham Cam in the building. Oh, yeah.
You get almost as good as me with that. It's almost.
I learned from the best, bro.
Yo, let me ask you a question, man. I want to kind of shift the focus of the show. Bro.
Yeah.
Because now I'm up now, right?
Pause.
Yeah, I paused you on Instagram for no reason, bro.
I know. And that's what I just did to you.
Yo, but in all seriousness, man, what do you make of the Desmond Ridder signing, bro? Like for real, you know what I mean? There's a lot of people that are you got some morons out there that are like, oh, we got the new future of the organization, and then you got other people who you know
I put a tweet out there. This is my entire thought process behind this. And I put it on Twitter, I put it on my community tab, and I put it on Instagram. You guys, let's stop acting like every quarterback that we bring in through free agency or through a trade is going to end up being Jim Plunkett or Rich Gannon. It's not going to happen. It's not going to happen. The thing is this. I love the idea of bringing in a 25-year-old over a 36-year-old in Ryan Tannehill. Simple and plain. At this point, Tom Telesco is playing with house money. He's saying, let me see what this young kid can do. He looked terrible with Atlanta as a starter, 12 picks, 12 touchdowns that year, right? Hasn't really got a lot of burn in Arizona. Love the mindset. Love that he's playing for his family. I see him tear up, get a little emotional, in the media room. I love that. I love it. I love it.
Pissed me off a little bit.
Well, you always got to be fucking rock solid. That's that old school. You're from the 60s, Wasted. You know what I'm saying? Y'all come up a little different and shit, right? But but no, all I'm saying is this. I'm just saying, like, I like the idea of it because he still fits the bill and he's young. Let him go out there and look. We know what Minshew is. Minshew's going to go out there and look terrible. He's going to start this weekend. He's probably going to throw 2 picks, 3 picks against one of the best defenses in the NFL, and then it's Ridder time. I'm cool with that.
Yeah, everybody said the 60s. It's funny, man. Graphk is a funny man. This is, a young, emotional millennial up there, drinking his soy latte and, sitting up there playing with his iPod all the damn time. Whack him in the fucking hot mops. But listen, I'm gonna be honest with you, man. The whole Desmond Ridder thing, I'm gonna tell you, it pissed me off a little bit, right? Because, bro, tighten the F up.
Yeah.
Tighten the F up.
Hey, man, but bro, this is the thing.
F up out of here with that crying crap. That's the thing that pissed me off about Derek Carr. Time he cried. I'm gonna slap the living daylights out of him.
But the thing was, DC cried in year 9. Ridder's crying because he just left his family for the first time in Arizona.
Gurgle the F out of here, Desmond Ridder.
It wasn't full-blown crying.
You're a Raider crying.
He was still just trying to get the Cardinals off him. You know what I mean? I hate you, Wasted. I swear to God, bro. I know this, you guys. If I'm going through some shit and I'm about to shed some thug tears, I'm not calling Wasted.
You damn right.
I'm calling Hammer. Hammer, I am calling you because I know that you will allow me.
Look, you can't have no tender moments around me, bro. You already know that. Look, bro, you know me long enough to know that. I'm like, get the F out of here with that nonsense.
Yo, real quick, salute to Niles. Don't forget to share the coffee with the rest of the tired peeps. Raider for life. Salute to our sis Niles in the building. Real talk. We love you. We appreciate you, sis. Salute to Rambo. Raider Nation. RN loves I think he said Raider Nation. Loves
3 to 4 round QB.
quarterbacks.
Need a first round QB. Stop. And that's the problem, bro. We haven't ever made a commitment, and that comes from the top down in this organization. Al Davis, over the years, rarely drafted a quarterback in the first round. He drafted Tom Marinovich in the first round. He drafted Jamarcus Russell in the first round in the twilight of his life. But through the years in the 70s, he didn't have to, right? Yeah. Then in the 80s, he went out there and he always thought no matter who he put under center, he'd win with. You know, the Dan Pastorinis of the world and the Plunkett's of the world and the Steve Berlines of the world. Like, he never really invested in a quarterback position because the league was a different league then. Now, the way the league is constructed, quarterback is at a premium. It's so bad with the way this league is with quarterbacks that they should have a separate salary cap or something for quarterbacks. It's ridiculous. Like how they have like the franchise. It's just ridiculous, man. Quarterbacks are probably, a third of the damn salary cap. It's so important, right? So we're in a situation where in the modern era, we haven't really invested big on a quarterback because we've had Derek Carr here for so long. Yeah. This is the time for us to take that step and be look, the Raiders, we're always an outlier as far as our fan base, our mystique, our image, and what this team is. But we have to stop doing business in a way that is counterproductive and actually kind of do the rank and file thing that the people in the National Football League do. And that's draft as many quarterbacks as you need to till you get it effing right.
Yep. And salute to Spivey with his great Demokes impression, Ridder MVP. And right behind that, bruh, at least the Riddler looks like he's happy to be on the Raiders. Minshew looks dead inside. We broke him.
Yo, Gardner Minshew's a broken man.
We broke Jimmy G too. Bro, the Raiders break everybody. Derek Carr was broken before he left too. But look at him in New Orleans. We break quarterbacks, man. That's what happens.
That's right, man. Listen, man, I'm going to be honest with you. Gardner Minshew, man, looks like he's having an existential crisis when he plays every time, bro. It's ridiculous, bro.
Yeah.
He might need to see a sports psychologist, like he got the yips or something like that.
Yeah.
It's
the first time playing on the West Coast, though. You know that weed different out there, bro. I could tell you being from home, man, that weed probably hitting Minshew crazy. He probably out there.
Washington State. What the F you talking about?
Yeah, and he was phenomenal at college. What you mean?
So that's the West Coast, motherfucker. You mean?
He was young.
Yeah, see, get the F out of here. It's a get more West than the state, Washington State, man.
Young.
But like for real though, man. Like this dude is picking boogers, and I think the common denominator.
just nonchalantly, just picking.
Yeah, look. I'm gonna be real with you. I think the common denominator in the nose picking is Devontae Adams.
Aaron Rodgers was over there going ham too.
Yo, bro. Aaron Rodgers was digging for straight up gold, bro. Ridiculous, man. I'm surprised he didn't get a nosebleed. He picked it, licked it, and flicked it. What's going on? Oh, that's right, Demokes. Yo, he's in the K-hole.
Yo, speaking of quarterbacks, all right, let's get to the shit, right? We got two players that to us at this point now, two. It was one initially. There's two players on this roster that are untradeable. It's Mr. Brock Bowers, who's having a career rookie season as a Raiders tight end. And then there's the great Max Crosby, Mr. Raider 2.0 in my eyes. Okay. He went on his podcast, The Rush, and they were talking about Cam Ward and Shedeur Sanders. This is what he said, Wasted. Give me your take on this. Cam Ward, might go number one. It's between him and Shedeur. Crosby said 100%. Those two are the coldest ones. They train together. I like what Colorado is doing. They're cooking and Miami is cooking. We need to have them after the season get on our show and bid on why they should be the first quarterback taken. I want that to happen on The Rush. We will make that happen. I feel like it will be golden. Hopefully one of them, I don't know, maybe one of them is going to be my quarterback. So once again, you guys, I want to highlight that part because all the trade talks, right? Maybe one of them are going to be my quarterback. I cannot fully bully them, but at practice, you know what time it is. If you come to the Raiders, you will be hit as a quarterback in practice. So your red jersey is all good. It's all love, but I will not hurt you. I will just let you feel it. What do you think about these comments about Cam Ward and Shedeur Sanders, 1A, 1B? And I think you mentioned to me on the phone about
– I don't know if that's true.
Crosby's okay. It was just something. Okay. Well, we won't even mention that. We won't mention it. But How do you feel about that? Because right there alone, he kind of said, I'm going to be a Raider, right? Unless Mark Davis just pulls the fucking the emergency glass, button and shit and just says, fuck it, we're tearing this whole thing down, which I don't see happening because you would lose the majority of your fan base, at least the fan base you have left, moving on from Max Crosby. What do you feel about him stating that one of these guys could be his guy and just the love that he gave those two guys?
Well, it goes to show me that he sees the reality of the situation here this season, right?
Yeah, exactly.
And also, listen, man, I'm just glad that
he embraced the suck. He's
embraced it, but what he also did was he did some Freudian shit right there. He did what Devontae Adams and other people on the offense have been trying to do. What he did was he just took the organization to task. And that's how I see it. Because when you start mentioning drafting these guys, right, who could be my quarterback, this is what he's expecting.
Mm-hmm.
And when you start talking about, some of the language that's been going around this organization by them trading him and him being, this being a rebuild, he says, I'm not here to rebuild, right? These are some of those things, those kind of things that you do in the media to say, hey, mother effer, go get me a quarterback like your life depended on it. Mm-hmm. That was a very gentle way of doing that.
Mm-hmm.
Just go get me one of these guys.
Yeah.
But you come in here next year with fucking Flotsam and Jetsam at quarterback, goddammit.
No.
You see what's going on here. You better go get a quarterback. To me, that's what I took from it. And I know people can say I'm reaching, but
fuck a reach, bro. You hit the nail on the head. That's exactly what happened there. And Max also understands the tight relationship between Tom and Shedeur. He also understands the relationship between Shedeur and Mark. And also Mark and Max are very, very tight. I don't know if you guys know this, but they both frequent the 8 Lounge. If you guys are in the area, in the Vegas area, just go to 8 Lounge. Any day of the week, you probably will end up seeing Max and Mark together and they're having a smoke and chopping up game. They're very tight. So, I mean, it's public knowledge, you guys, that Shedeur wants to be a Raider. It's public knowledge that Mark is very infatuated with the idea of bringing in Shedeur as well. And Dion would love for his son to be in Vegas. So I love that he mentioned those two names because that's 1A and 1B. However you want to slice it, graph and waste in the graph. Doesn't matter how you do it, right? It's 1A and 1B.
But you know what's cool about that too? Max brought this up. He says, when I was young, I was like in high school. I went to Dion's actual house. I saw Shedeur when he's a little chubby kid. I've known him for a long time. And I think because, Dion Jr., I think, played at SMU. And Max's brother played at SMU. His brother, that's the model, played at SMU. So yes. Max has known him for a long time. I had to confirm that. Okay. I've known that family for a long time. Me and Shedeur, we've been cool for a long time. He shot me a FaceTime. He's chilling, and we're just talking.
Brother, mad cool too. Mad cool.
So yeah,
so many connections there, right?
Yes, it's very. Yo, listen, man. It's almost it's almost destiny, right? It's almost destiny. But see, this is the crazy thing, and this is what I don't want us to do. I don't want us to form this narrative, right, to where it's almost like a reality before the fact, like we did with Jayden Daniels.
Yeah.
We talked about all the connections to AP and him knowing him all these years and all of this stuff, right? And then, as things transpired and we didn't draft as high as we thought and we were better than we thought, then that reality became a nightmare because you have people that come in my chat every day and they act like we actually had a shot at drafting Jayden Daniels.
Yeah.
Like the Washington Commanders aren't in the football business too.
Yeah.
These other teams are in the football business too, right? Just because we might want Coupon Tom to move up does not mean that they're even willing to entertain it. Yeah. Because listen, Graphk and I had a conversation months ago. We talk about how many draft picks would it take for you to be able, if you knew and you thought in your hearts of hearts that a quarterback is going to be the next Patrick Mahomes. We were talking about this when Caleb Williams came, right? Yeah. Mm-hmm. How many draft picks would it take for the Bears to take those draft picks as opposed to drafting Caleb Williams? You couldn't give them enough draft picks. No. And you could offer them the next 6 first-round picks, and they still would take Caleb Williams.
And once again, you guys, Cliff Kingsbury went there with the thought process of knowing that Jayden Daniels was going to be his quarterback. It was either him or Caleb. And those are two guys that could be potentially generational guys. So, yeah, I mean, it was never a realistic option. It was definitely a shot in the dark, to say the least. But This year, it's very realistic, Wasted, because this team looks totally different. The way we lost games last year was totally different the way we're losing games this year. I can live with losing to the Colts the way we did. I can lose even the way we lost to the Minnesota Vikings 3-0 because the defense was phenomenal. I can live with those kind of L's. This year, it doesn't look the same. This is not
a fresh can open up on us.
Yeah, right. But also, I think that's another reason why most of these people are like even Max. You know, Max doesn't. He's been on one playoff team in his NFL career. I'm not going to say that Max doesn't know what winning looks like because Max is a phenomenal athlete. He follows everything, but he's never won yet. Doesn't know what it looks like, but he knows what losing looks like. And by him saying what he just said right now is basically saying we're going to be there to have our shot at one of these two guys. Simple and plain. Yeah. You know what I mean? So,
and see, the thing about it is, you know, the Raiders have kind of fallen into the field.
Yeah.
Because there are a lot of bad teams this year.
Yes.
Like a lot of bad teams. And to the point where, you know, Kansas City is 6-0 and Patrick Mahomes is having his worst season as a pro.
Yes.
He's having his worst season as a pro. They're not playing well, right? And you got the Raiders in a situation where, you know, last week the Rams try to give us that game and we still wouldn't take it, right? you have a situation where
nothing to do with that shit.
Yo, you have a situation where you have teams that you would think had their quarterback and they don't either. You would think Bryce Young being taken just 2 years ago, they're going to develop him and we don't got to worry about them. We do.
Yeah.
We got to worry about them. We got the Jets with a 40-year-old Aaron Rodgers. Who would say that maybe they might not take a quarterback if they continue to be bad? Tennessee drafting Will Levis. They're going to continue to draft quarterbacks so they get their guy. Mm-hmm. So look, this is a little hairy, right? Because this quarterback draft, there are a lot of names, but as the season progresses and as you start breaking these guys down and really going and you start seeing them at these college all-star games and things like that, these guys, the field is going to separate, and there's going to be 2 guys, maybe 3 guys, and the rest of these guys are going to be kind of like on the fence, on a bubble kind of guys, and you can't sell that to Raider Nation. Yeah. You have to bring the 1A or 1B here for this fan base and for Max Crosby to be happy, man.
Yep. Hey,
and the Giants as well. Vanilla Vic out of here.
Real quick, the Rams got Puka back. They got Cooper Kupp back today, and Puka already has over 100 yards receiving. Cooper Kupp already has a touchdown. Stafford has 230 yards in the air, and they're winning by 1 point on the Minnesota Vikings right now with 10 minutes left in the fourth quarter.
Let's go. Get that dub. Get out of our way.
So there you go.
Get out of our way, Rams.
There you go.
I'm rooting for Tennessee. I'm rooting for all of the teams that got 1 win.
All right, real quick. I want the chat to get involved with this one. This is going to be a quick part of the show, quick segment before we get to our mock draft. Okay, quick. Raider free agents. Wasted. I'm going to hand this to you, okay? All we're going to do is yay or nay. Which ones do we keep? Which ones do we get rid of? Simple and plain, all right? We're going to do this. All right, let me go. I don't know why this shit. Okay, let me bring it back up.
Bring it on back.
Let me bring it on back. Raiders free agents 2025. Wipe them feet, y'all. Hit them thumbs up. If you guys are not subscribed yet, what are y'all waiting on, man? Hit that subscribe button. All right, I'm going to go to Raiders real quick. I accidentally exit out the window. So, boom. All right, so these are our free agents. Yay or nay, you guys. Everybody in the chat is going to be quick, fast, and in a hurry. I'll start. I'm going to hand it to – you know what? No, wait. I'm going to say the name. You go first. I go second. Chat, go crazy. Marcus Epps.
F up out of here.
No. Bye-bye. Robert Spillane.
Robert Spillane, keep him.
Yes, I agree. Harrison Bryant.
Keep him.
Ooh, man. You know what? I think another tight end needy team will bring him in. I think he's been kind of a low-key blessing in disguise for us, man. He's dealing with an injury right now. Yeah. But once again,
they can have Michael Mayer. Keep him.
Michael Mayer will be back. So
you can keep they can take Michael Mayer. Another team can take Michael Mayer. I'll keep Harrison Bryant. He's
okay. You know what? Get rid of him.
I like Harrison Bryant.
I do too. But I think we have some young guys, and we can also draft another tight end.
F up out of here. You're wrong. Thank you.
John Jenkins, no.
John Jenkins, get the F up out of here.
Yeah, he'll be 36 years old. He'll probably end up retiring. Cody Whitehair, no.
So please get him out of here now.
And this is going to be kind of funny because he's actually having a good season and he's still fairly young. I'm going to get rid of the whole running back room. So outside of the rooks, the young pups, Alexander Madison, bye. All right. Trayvon Merrick, bye.
Yeah. I hate because I think Trayvon Merrick is going to go somewhere like the Steelers and be a star.
Probably will. Probably will.
But it's not working out for us. See you later.
Amir Abdullah, bye-bye.
Come on, bro. That goes without saying.
Adam Butler, bring him back.
Bring it on back.
Yes, and that'll actually help us as well because we're going to need to sign some defensive tackles. We waived Nesta Jade. John Jenkins is a free agent. We won't bring him back because he's up there in age. You know, we're already thin at defensive tackle. Christian Wilkins coming back from that injury. You need to bring Adam Butler back. He took a nice, bro. He only took, it was $1.8 million, I believe, this year. He took a hometown discount to come back and be a Raider. Bring him back and pay him. Take care of him. I'd pay him more than that. Malcolm Kuntz, bring him back if he's ready to go.
Bring the Kuntz back, man.
Yes. Homegrown talent. And to be now he'll be a lot cheaper than what we thought he would be, somewhere in that 15 to 20 million range if he bought out and had like 15 sacks, right? Bring back Malcolm Kuntz. Divine Diablo, bye.
I'm not getting rid of Divine Diablo unless I sign somebody and I have somebody in mind that's a better player. I'm not gonna throw the baby out with the bathwater.
Divine, bye-bye. I'm moving on from Divine. I am. Let me see.
I just keep hearing that button. I just
all right. Darnay Holmes, you can move on from him.
Oh yeah, get him out. Is he even here?
Yeah, exactly.
Get the F out of here, Darnay.
Nate Hobbs, you keep him. Are you thinking about it?
It depends on the money.
I mean, he's not going to cost you an arm and a leg. It's not like he's taking the lead.
But if he does, because he can't cover anybody, he can go.
You just came up with a pick, man. Give him a little. I mean, it came up.
I like Nate.
Spillane created the play, but I'm just saying.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. So my thing is that what's the market number for Nate Hobbs? Like, if you're gonna pay Nate Hobbs like he's a top free agent corner, then no, right?
You're not gonna have to.
And my thing is, there's a person out there that I think might be a free agent coming up this year. Is J.C. Horn. Go bring him in. I like J.C. Horn, bro.
You've always mentioned Horn, South Alabama guy. He cooked at the collegiate level. All right, now we get into this restricted free agent territory. Janarius Robinson, bye. DJ Turner's going to be 28 years old.
See ya.
As much as I love what he's done, let me say what I like what he's done this season. I think you can upgrade there. I think you move on from DJ Turner. Luke Masterson.
Luke Bastardson out of here.
Yeah, you know what, man? I got it.
Luke.
I was wrong. Move on from Luke.
It's Lukey, baby.
Yeah, move on. Tyreek McAllister was a fun thing while it lasted in the preseason. I would move on from Tyreek McAllister.
The F out of here, Tyreek.
Yeah. Isaiah Palamal, bring him back. He's young. Back. He fits the mold. He could be one of those guys at the next level. Bring him back. Moaga, I'm moving on. He's only 24, but move on. I mean, unless you could bring him back for a special team. He won't call it. You know what? I bring Moaga back because he's cheap. He'd be cheap.
No. See ya. Killing grass. Get him out of here.
You're right. In the words of the great Willie Brown. Yeah, you know what? Moaga got to go. Jordan Meredith, bring him back. Jordan Meredith, bring him back.
Powerful Jordan Meredith.
Come on back, baby.
You damn real.
Matthew Butler, move on.
Yeah, they should have been moved on, man. They should have been moved on. He's like 30 years old anyway.
Yeah.
Now, he's not 30, but he came out of college. He was 26 years old.
No, he's like 27, 28 years old.
Yeah, so get him the F out of here.
Okay, salute to Jose. Me and my dad were talking the other day if we're going to get Shador. I want to get a young OC to come in and like the pass game coordinator, Tanner Extrand from Detroit. Man, that's all not Dan Campbell. That's all Ben Johnson, Jose. That's all Ben Johnson. We would make the mistake of going over there and hiring one of their pass game coordinators and shit. Yeah. I think it's going to be Ben Johnson, and it's not. No, hey, Jose, Ben Johnson or bust, baby. If he's open to coming to Vegas, bring him in as a head coach, and he can.
Bobby Slowick, the Slowster too. The Slowster too. Listen, right, man. I just want to ask you a question, man. Are you ready for a dad joke? It's late.
Oh shit, let's get it.
What's R. Kelly's favorite university? supposed to say, I don't know, Wasted. What's his favorite university?
I don't know, Wasted. What's his favorite university?
Brigham Young. Bang zoom. Bang zoom. Bang zoom, everyone.
Hey, what is R. Kelly's favorite NBA team? I just thought about this right now.
I don't know. What is his favorite NBA team?
The Pistons.
Oh, I'm holding and release.
Yo, hey, the Rams just scored again. Wow,
Oh, wow.
28-20 with 6 minutes left. Holy shit. Yeah, we're definitely going to hell with gasoline drizzles on. All right, let's do this, you guys. We're going to end the show here with one of our legendary mid-season. There goes the tomatoes. With one of our mid-season mock drafts.
Graphk, this is terrible, bro.
Hey, man. Hey, look, we got to have some fun, bro. It is what it is.
What's going on? Right
He said, this is terrible. Bitch, we terrible. What the fuck you talking about? Yo, this is the wasted talent mock draft here, all right? What do you want to do here in round one? You want to go look at quarterbacks?
Yeah, come on. You got to know. Come on.
All right, so we got Shador, Milroe, Cam Ward.
Come on, like your life that effing pinned it on it.
Where you want to go?
Shador.
Oh, so you're going, okay. All right, boom. Shador. All right.
Oh, Drew Allar was there. Damn, my boy Drew.
He'll still be there in the next round.
Yeah, I know.
We're not going to do any trade. It's going to be quick, fast, and in a hurry. So reject those. All right. Go back to all. Now, you said in the second round you were looking at potentially an edge rusher or some offensive line help.
Yeah, let's go offensive line. Let's see what we got.
All right. You want to look at tackle or guard?
The best player available is Donovan Jackson. That's the kid. I know Donovan Jackson.
Yeah.
Where do we sit with tackle? And who's best player available on the board though too? That's another thing. This is a very
Paul Perkins. It's the linebacker at LSU. He's nice too. You know you love your linebackers, former linebacker.
Yeah, well that could be. Listen, bro, he could play kind of an edge role too, man.
Trying to see who's there. Your guy at Penn State's gone, right?
Yeah, he was taken in the top 4 picks, bro.
Was he?
Yeah, Abdul Carter. Yeah.
He's going.
Okay. Yeah, he's a monster. He's going to be like 2
one of them ones. So what do you want? What do you want to do right here? I mean, you could take best player. You love your linebackers, bro. I get it.
Yeah, but the thing with Harold Perkins Jr., he'd have to be that Will Anderson kind of linebacker.
6'1", 221. Terrifying explosive capacity, accelerating with effortless ease on the attack.
Yeah, bro. He's like a Will Anderson. I take him. So that fulfills that edge rusher.
Okay, take a linebacker there. Now, there's a player sitting right there, and he's once again the best player available, who I think would be the right move here.
Ollie Gordon, right?
Yes.
Yeah, man, 100%. Like your life dependent. He's a guy that I like this kid, man.
Bro, that kid can be phenomenal at the next level, bro. And look at that. Yeah, tall, wiry frame, impressive lean. Bro, this is one of them ones, bro. I watch him very closely out here because of how close Oklahoma is in proximity to where I live. Ollie Gordon's one of them ones, bro. So I think that's a great move right there. We got the third round pick here because of the Devontae Adams trade. So if it doesn't translate into a second. So you want to look at – what do you want to do here? You want to look at edge? Or you already got your linebacker.
So we want to fill out – we're going to look at some guards. You know, you got Tate Ratledge.
Yeah, and he was in – remember he was – we thought he was going to come out last year.
Yeah.
I believe. And he ended up staying in school. That would be a move right there. You can really man, I love Georgia offensive linemen.
I do too.
You know what I mean? So, I mean, you want to keep it simple, stupid right here? Just take Tate?
Yes, sir.
All right, let's go. Now, this is where you can get your wide receiver, and Tez Johnson is sitting right there too, and Higgins as well. Tez is one of the ones. He's shorter, 5'10", but he's one of those guys, bro, that if you had him and Trey, you're looking at kind of like a Miami type situation, or like the way Kansas City kind of constructs their offenses. You know, those smaller, faster wide receivers.
Yeah,
this could be a unique situation with him and Trey Tucker out there. But what do you want to see? You want to look at tackles?
Nah, you got to get a wide receiver, bro. You got to get a wide receiver. Who's the best wide receiver on the board?
It's Tez.
You got to get Tez because you drafted, Shador. Our wide receiver room is super empty. You got to.
I agree. Now, this is where we kind of get in that corner situation. You know what I'm saying? Like, I think that's what I'm looking at. All the best player available, blah, blah, blah. Tom Telesco. His board is going to look totally different than this, you guys.
You don't want to go best player. You want to go need, right?
Yes. And I'm looking at potentially corner because Jack Jones has one more year on his deal. Trevor Etienne is there too at running, but we already got our back. Jack Nelson out of Wisconsin is a sneaky tackle.
That's Etienne's brother too, right?
Yep. Mm-hmm.
He'll be there in the fifth.
We can use a defensive tackle as well, though, bro.
We could use a D tackle, but we can also use an actual offensive tackle, and we got that kid out of Wisconsin.
You want to run that route?
I mean, what do you think, man?
I think, bro. Those Wisconsin boys are always great on O-line too.
Yeah, man. And you want to make sure that Shador, for the first time in his football life, isn't running for his life.
Like your life depends on it.
You want to make sure that you make this Shador thing happen in real time the first year. You want to make sure that that's not an issue right out the bat.
Now, this is where in those rounds, you guys, where you try to take a flyer on some players with some upside, right? This is kind of where you say, oh, you know what, we're kind of playing with house money here. Let's take some players that we think we can develop. Now, what positions do you think right here? Because I would probably double down on another quarterback. Was it?
Yeah, if you have a quarterback, but then
there's no way.
Who, Kyle McCord?
No, Garrett, bro. The LSU. Take him right now, bro. Right now.
Meyer, yeah.
I like Donovan Smith as well out of Houston, but I think that Garrett can be one of those ones, bro. I would take another quarterback here.
Yeah, so you could do the RG3 Kirk Cousins situation.
Bro, I would take the kid out of LSU. I started watching more of his tape, and I'm like, yo, this kid is phenomenal, bro.
Yo, is Joshua Farmer going to be available the next one?
You said Joshua Farmer.
Yeah.
What you mean?
He's an inside defensive lineman for Florida State. He's a beast. He was a 4-star recruit coming out and stuff. He's a kid that I've been tracking. He's a big boy. He's right there. So let's see if we can get the quarterback and come back around the dance floor the next pick and draft Farmer because we do need to.
Farmer's right there at number 1. So you want to take him now and hope
I take the quarterback just from positional value. From that standpoint, you take the quarterback.
Your boy gone though, but it is what it is. I mean, you found another guy that you could potentially develop. So, what position you looking at right here, Wasted?
I'm going Chris Mitchell, man, wide receiver, Notre Dame, or go check. I'm getting another wide receiver.
Okay.
Our wide receiver room is super empty, man. We have to fill that room, and we got to fill that defensive.
I like that. And we got another pick right here, back to back in the 6th round. You want to double? So I'm thinking right now, right? We lose Merrick. Let's just say we lose Luke Masterson and Divine Diablo. You want to double dip here at linebacker?
No.
We haven't got you got a corner yet?
We haven't got a corner, and we haven't got we need an interior defensive lineman, bro. Alfred Collins, is he available?
Oh, he's there. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, boom. Take Alfred right there. Then look at corner right here. Now we're Notre Dame guys, so I'd be all for. This is definitely a development type guy, like a developmental talent right here with Jordan Clark. I like Avery Helm too out of TCU. Local guy out here. I take Helm, bro. Me personally,
bro. I take Ventrell Cypress.
Florida State. He's probably big. I'm not. Is he more of a big body kind of guy, like a Ronaldo Green?
No, he's 6 feet, 188 pounds.
Yeah, run with it.
He's not that big of a guy. But that's that. Those guys down at Florida, Miami.
Yeah.
I'm scouting the helmet instead of the player.
I'm looking right here now. I personally take. Damn, Donovan Smith's still on the board, huh? I probably get back to that O-line. We took a defensive tackle. We took an edge rusher. We took a tackle, a guard. We took 2 quarterbacks. We took a linebacker. We pretty much kind of hit everywhere. Take Josh Prevey out of Michigan. Get another guard.
Yes, why not?
Because if you move JPJ, right?
Put him in center. You just have a whole new – you do a full remodel of that offensive line.
Yeah. Yeah.
Right tackle, left tackle, guard, center, everything. Just get the dead weight out of there.
All right, I'm gonna take a screenshot of this right here. And I don't think in any world, you guys, once again, that Garrett, I always butcher his name, Newsmeer, is going to be available there.
Garrett Nussmeier is going to be at the very minimum a second round pick.
Yeah, but I think that's a phenomenal draft. There, you get Shador, you get Harold Perkins Jr. right there, the linebacker at LSU. You get Ollie Gordon, one of the best running backs in this year's draft. You got Tate, the guard that we liked a lot last year out of Georgia. You get Tez Johnson, the 5'10" speedster out of Oregon. Jack Nelson, always. You can really never lose with those offensive linemen out there, Wisconsin and Nebraska. It's like those guys just breed those corn-fed ass motherfuckers. You got Garrett there, the second quarterback to develop. You know what I mean? You can never go wrong there. Look, we keep saying draft quarterbacks until you can't get them right? Well, hey, take two of them because why not? You got a bunch of extra draft cap. We may even have 2 extra picks as well, you guys, because of Amik Robertson and Bilal Nichols. We may have 2 comp picks.
Yeah, I don't think they're gonna get the one from Amik. They'll probably get it from Bilal.
You got Chris Mitchell there, wide receiver out of Notre Dame. Alfred Collins, defensive tackle out of Texas. You got Cypress, the corner out of Florida State, which I think we kind of took a corner too late. But you know what? Jack's still under contract. Jacorian's coming in to his own.
Right? Free agency's for, bro.
You got DPM.
You've been big in the free agency
and we didn't even go over that room. We don't need to because we're already an hour and a half.
Yeah, we don't need to.
We'll talk about it later on.
Crazy about that, man. I bet that you didn't know that this show was powered by BetUS, and I bet you didn't know that if you go over to BetUS and you put down up to $2,000, you will get 150% of your deposit. And if you do it the next 2 times,
you get your next 125%.
Yeah, right. That's right, man. I bet you didn't know that. I bet you didn't know that if you use YouTube 150, you can use.
It all comes to fruition.
It does. It does. Listen, man, if you want to go over there, go check everything out from football, basketball, baseball, hockey, even snooker, even politics. They got politics, my brother. The most comprehensive sports book known to man. Going over there, tell them Graphk and Wasted sent you for the 3rd time.
There you go. Salute to our proud sponsors over at BetUS, you guys. Once again, this live stream is powered by BetUS. I'm going to post this everywhere, man, and see what everybody ranks. What do you guys rank our draft? Let us know real quick. I know
people are going to be throwing tomatoes at us for doing a mock draft this early in the season, but I'm here for it. I fuck with it. I'm going to be honest with you.
Yeah, facts, man. Salute to Mondo out there with that happy Halloween. My God.
Don't be showing your Halloween.
Once again, you guys, salute to everybody here in the building. As always, wipe them feet, hit them thumbs up. Also, pay your bar tabs. Hit that subscribe button on both channels, man. It definitely helps us out. And once again, I'm going to say this once again. They're going to get some extra sauce from your boy Graphk. Salute to our proud sponsors over at BetUS. This live stream is powered by BetUS. Go over there. Get 150% bonus off your first deposit, 125% bonus off your next 2 deposits using promo code U250. One of the fastest payouts, not one of the fastest, the fastest payouts in the industry. Make sure to tell them that Graphk and Wasted sent you guys. Real talk, man. Salute to Coach, because did you know this super chat was powered by BetUS? And I don't think you know, Coach, that I'm going to use this as well in our promo when we send it in.
Yeah, the super chat was powered by BetUS. The show's been powered by BetUS. My thoughts have been powered by BetUS. My sleep when I get off the air is gonna be powered by BetUS too.
There you go, man. Let's let our brother go to sleep, man. Salute to the greatest chat in YouTube history. As always, tomorrow I will be live with Michael Darcy, my guy, Kansas City Chiefs creator from the AFC West Roundtable. We'll be live 7 p.m. Eastern, 4 p.m. Pacific time. We're gonna do a Raider Chiefs preview tomorrow. Saturday, we got another show lined up. I don't know what it is. And then Sunday, me and Hammer have our watch party. So stay tuned for that, you guys. As always, we love y'all. Appreciate y'all. Go ahead.
I feel disrespected. The Wasted Talent After Show. God damn it. It's Sunday too. Wake Up with Wasted is Sunday too. Come on, Graphk.
Hey. Is that wake up show is it powered by anything?
Oh yeah, that's also powered by BetUS. You know what's funny? Darcy's head is powered by this mug that you can't see because it's green.
But hey, you know what? I'm gonna sneak. I'm gonna send it, bro. I'm gonna send it to you, bro, and just pull up. We're gonna jump him tomorrow, bro.
Thank you.
Yeah, let's do
Appreciate
it. Let's do it. Nah, man. Salute, man. I'm gonna go watch my Kings play these Timberwolves, man. We love every single one of you guys. Appreciate every single one of you guys. I'll see you guys tomorrow for the Raiders Chiefs preview.
I'll see you guys after work. So
there you go. Salute. Love y'all. Appreciate y'all. We out. One.
I know Jerome is coming up and he's going to blow the house out, but I have to get that in.